makes me feel like a vampire, just like sitting back after a night of draining men. What up, my channel? Welcome back to another video. I'm Jessie E. This is Ravenclaw, and you're watching. Welcome to round 2 of my spilling PositiviTEA on BookTubers. This is a series I created 2 months ago where I drink tea and talk about some of my favorite people on BookTube. I created this series in partnership with Sips By, which is a tea subscription box. When Sips By reached out to me and asked me to do monthly unboxings of their tea subscription, I was really excited as somebody who constantly does drink tea and is really into artisanal teas. But also I thought it would be a really good opportunity to get it, opportunity.
I'm gonna die alone.
To just spread some love on BookTube. For every tea that I unbox, I am going to be sharing a booktuber that I think is absolutely incredible and reasons why you should be following them. So the really cool thing about Sips By is that you create a flavor profile talking about the types of teas you enjoy, like the leaves and the flavors and the tastes that really resonate with you, whether or not you like heavy caffeine, caffeine-free, or somewhere in the middle. And then every month you rate the teas and your enjoyment of them, so that each month you get personalized teas based on your taste. Every time that you rate your box, the recommendations get more and more accurate. This card comes in every box. It tells you all about the teas that are in the box, what temperature to steep them at, and what their flavors are. I'm just gonna pull a tea from the box at random. This is the first tea that I grabbed. It's called Tea Head. It's herbal tea, cherry vanilla, and caffeine free. This pouch makes 4 servings, which I like that it came in a pouch. The ingredients are apple pieces, hibiscus blossoms, rose hip, elderberries, beetroot pieces, rose petals, blackberry leaves, sour cherry pieces, vanilla pieces.
Yo.
Okay, I love rose more than anything. I literally use pure rose oil on my body, and I adore hibiscus, so I'm really excited. The cherry vanilla tea smells incredible, and it produces this deep, rich, burgundy, bloodish color, which is cool because it makes me feel like a vampire, just like sitting back after a night of draining men. The flavor in this tea is delicious, but I also really want to try it cold because I think it's going to be really refreshing. And I kind of want to mix it with tequila. Put it on ice and then pour some tequila over. Look, okay, it makes sense because it's tequila. Tequila. So the first booktuber I would like to spotlight is none other than India from Life as a Pageturner. I met India at BookNet Fest this year, and I was absolutely floored by the natural energy that she gives off. She has this vibe that you just want to be near. And that's the best way that I can explain what it's like to be in India's orbit. She is so beautiful and wildly intelligent, and there's something so both powerful and comforting about her. She was on a BookNet Fest panel, and just hearing her speak and talk about her perspective and opinions on BookTube was amazing. And on top of that, her channel is fantastic. She does a lot of tags and vlogs. I feel like we expect a very particular BookTube formula where you have to make like monthly wrap-ups, TBRs. She doesn't quite do BookTube the way that most of us do. And she does shout out Sundays where she shouts out creators under 500 subscribers, which I think is so absolutely incredible. And as a plus, I just adore her hair. She has just the most gorgeous hair in the entire world. I like India despite the fact that she's like constantly teasing and harassing me. She literally had to carry me across the pool at BookNet Fest because I am like low-key afraid of swimming. Like I can swim, it's just,
It's not pretty.
so I will always be indebted to her for keeping me from drowning. Let's grab another tea. What is this? It's from the Flower Pot Tea Company. This is really cute. If it's a mini flower pot, I'm literally gonna die. Ooh, okay, so it's some red, is it candy?
Oh my God, can I eat it?
Is this the tea? Oh my God. This has gotta be tea. Do you just like drop it into water? What? Is there instructions for this one? Powerful pomegranate blooming tea. It's marigold flowers, jasmine flowers, white tea, and natural flavors. This is freaking awesome. It's made by hand sewing tea leaves into a ball with a flower creation inside. You place one of the blooms in a clear pot or large glass with boiling water and watch the magic happen. So I think I might have messed that up. On to the next one. The next booktuber I'm spilling tea on is Caleb from Cade Jackson. From the second that I first watched one of Cade's videos, I was absolutely hooked. I found out about him from him commenting on one of my videos and it led me to his channel. He has this energy that just reaches out to you from the screen. Cade goes by Cade and Caleb and uses both he and they pronouns. And they post a lot about queer fashion and transness and mental health and learning and practicing self-love as well as books. Cade doesn't necessarily consider themselves a booktuber, but they do post about books every Tuesday. I like booktubers from all over the spectrum. Like I do like your, you know, booktubers like me who make TBRs and wrap-ups and kind of like consistent types of those booktube staple videos, but I also really enjoy booktubers who stray away from that and do booktube in their own way. And so if you enjoy booktubers who break the mold, you're absolutely going to love him. I've talked to him a bit and he's just like the sweetest, most wonderful person ever. I really, really hope that I get to meet them someday. The next booktuber I would like to spill some positivity on is none other than Starla of Starla Marlane. I don't quite remember how and when Starla and I began talking or when I began watching Starla's videos, but Starla is one of maybe 5 booktubers that I subscribe to within under a minute of watching. Do you ever just find a booktuber and right away you're like, yes, that one?
That one right there.
That's my booktuber. I love that she reads so much science fiction and fantasy, and the way that she talks about books is just so interesting. She really dissects books and is so eloquent in her reviews. And she's also kind of my book reviewer twin in the sense that we tend to have mirror thoughts on books. It's really, really awesome to have somebody who is very, very critical of their books and very analytical. And I think it comes from the fact that she is a very analytical and inquisitive person, and that just shines through in all of her videos. She's also a Slytherin, and I feel like that's shines through too. She covers thrillers and some horror, and I could listen to Starla talk about books all day, any day. Starla is one of those booktubers whose videos I never miss. She's somebody that I'm always really, really excited to support and I get geeked about. And I think you're gonna feel the same way when you check out and subscribe to her channel because it's just mind-blowing. The next tea that I have is Holiday Pumpkin Pie. It is a caffeinated black tea. It's a loose leaf tea that's blended with caramel bits, lemon peel, cloves, cinnamon, and pumpkin-shaped sprinkles and flavor. Yo! And look at the packaging. This packaging is so cute. Oh my god, I am really excited for this one. Oh wow, the second that I ripped the protection seal off, the smell wafted up to my nose and it's not even officially open yet. Oh my god, it smells so good. Yes. And I don't know if y'all can tell, but I just burned myself.
It's fine, I'm practicing for hell.
That was literally the meme where the lady is talking and she goes, and I, oop, ow. Let's try this more carefully. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this tea is black and orange, Halloween-y. Halloween tea, I love it. Okay, well I'm gonna let that cool off before I drink it.
I've seen the light.
This tea makes me wanna cozy up with a piece of cake and a fall candle and a really, really big blanket. Definitely nailed the holiday pumpkin pie spirit, while the cherry vanilla tea makes me want to go on the rooftop and turn it into an alcoholic drink and read like a summery contemporary book. That's the thing that I love about tea is you can use it to enhance your mood or even influence your mood. Do y'all think I'm crazy or do you do that with your teas too? Because I definitely select my teas based off of my mood. And the last booktuber I would love to spill hot, scalding positivity all over is Maya from Maya Withani. Maya is another one of those booktubers who does not follow the booktube formula. She's both creative and chill. She makes these videos called Talk and Twist where she twists her natural hair and just chats about her life and books and what she's been up to. And she has this really low, soothing energy and voice. I could listen to Maya talk all day, every day about literally anything. Something about her videos that is really vulnerable and non-performative. And that's probably because there's a lot of vulnerability in showing people how you do your hair. There's just a level of personality personability and openness on her channel that is just so enigmatic, and I'm just completely drawn to all of her videos. She does vlogs and her book reviews are so detailed and concise. And she doesn't only read books that are hyped on BookTube. I would argue that most of the books that she talks about aren't hyped on BookTube, which can be really cool if you're kind of trying to read or hear about some books that you don't hear about all the time. But honestly, one of my favorite things about Maya's channel is her aesthetic. Her thumbnails are so crisp and homey and comforting, but also just really, really striking. And I think that that kind of goes in line with her overall personality. There's nothing about her channel that I don't absolutely love. She's one of those rare booktubers whose video I will watch, even if it's about something I don't really care about or am particularly interested in. She's one of those booktubers that you watch for her, if that makes sense. So the last tea that I have in my October Sips by Box is called S'mores Chai, a rich, toasty, and chocolate tea. It just says chocolatey, but I turned it into chocolate tea. I'm trying to see how many tea puns I can fit into this video before y'all unsubscribe. I love s'mores, and I love that this package is so big and it's stuffed all the way to the top. This one has gooey toasted marshmallows, graham crackers, and rich dark chocolate.
Bruh.
Cinnamon sugar and hazelnut. Yo, I am so excited. See if this one is gonna be as fragrant as the pumpkin pie tea was. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. This looks delicious. I can definitely smell the hazelnut. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Okay, I really want to try this, but I feel like I'm about to burn the crap out of my tongue. This is definitely one of the most flavorful teas that I've ever had in my entire life. This is so good that I'm stressed out. This one is definitely my favorite. Definitely. I have tres leches cake in my fridge right now, so as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to pour myself some more and eat the cake and watch cartoons. All right, y'all, if you made it this far in the video, comment down below with the word leaves. Also, please let me know which of these teas are your favorite and if you are going to give the Sips by Box a try. All of these teas come with discount codes, so I will leave the discount codes as well as the information to the Sips by Box in the description box below. What's my outro? Oh, if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely love it if you became a part of my Dapper family. I was out of breath. Feel free to hit that notification bell so that you never miss any content from Bow Ties and Books. And if you would like more daily content, follow me on my Bookstagram because I basically live and pay rent to Bookstagram at this point. All the links to my social media are going to be in the description box below. Stay sharp and I will see you in my next video.